Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Command Center, where we like to put our favorite commander, maybe even yours, front and center. And you know we can't do that unless we're playing those three godly letters, EDH. What does that stand for today, Hadoken?
You guys know what it stands for. It stands for Even Death's Hilarious. You know what? We got to pay homage to the new set that's coming out called THEROS. And the whole thing is escaping from death. You know, getting your Houdini action on.
Okay.
I thought Craig was dead. I saw Tupac at the Walmart 2 days ago. You know how they did that? They escaped.
Okay. So we're dealing with zombies. We're dealing with what is this? The undead? Like what's happening here?
All I know is what's her name? The blue black chick, the planeswalker.
You talking about Ashiok?
Yeah, Ashiok ain't got a face, and apparently, you know, she throwing dukes with old girl who we all thought died, but
Elspeth.
Yeah. We didn't want to get to that before we even go down that line. We gotta give a shout out. We got a new patron.
That's right. We have a new patron to the Mana Squad, and we want to welcome Keegan.
All right. Thank you, Keegan, first of all, for believing in what we do and supporting what we can potentially bring to this channel. But you know what? That's not all Keegan brought to us. What else did he bring to us?
Keegan also told us his favorite commander.
Okay, what's his favorite commander?
I love this one. This is Braids, Conjurer Adept.
Now, I heard stories about these braids that, like, I'll see some hospital bills, and in the bottom, it says symptom caused by braids. Now, what does this deck do?
Well, okay, it's Braids, 2 and 2 blue.
Okay.
It's a 2/2 body human wizard. Braid says at the beginning of each player's upkeep, you can choose an artifact, you can choose a creature, or you can choose a land from your hand and just put it into play for free.
Oh, that's just disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh, we just dropping it like it's hot, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, I can see how this can get out of hand. I can see how this can get out of hand real quick.
So I played Braids a couple times, and I found myself to be, very disgusted with myself. And so I said, never again. Not going back. Not doing that again. But I commend you for being the worst of the worst, Keegan.
One time I saw somebody drop a Blightsteel Colossus off this card. I immediately turned the table sideways. The right hand gripped it, the left hand flipped it, and he ate nothing but hardwood.
Whew, okay. You know what? Let's stop talking about Braids because we have bigger fish to fry.
Speaking of THEROS, I don't know if you guys peeped the spoilers. If you haven't, you've been living under a rock because that fire, the gods are featuring a mixtape. That's right, the THEROS set is on fire.
Yeah.
And speaking of mixtapes, the hottest one on the block, tell them about it.
It has to be Purphoros. It has to be Purphoros Bronze Blooded.
Exactly, though. It's actually a 5-member group. It's Purphoros, and Dylon. That's how it spits hot fire. Now, tell them the specs about this guy.
So, Purphoros, Bronze Blooded. It's a 5-drop, 4 and a red.
How big is the body? How big is the boot?
This guy's a 7/6 indestructible.
Indestructible. The struggle is real. He coming for you. But you know what? He has devotion of 5, so he gonna hang out a minute.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty easy to get 5 on the board in monocolor.
But that's not why we peeping his game right now. What's the subtext about him?
First of all your other creatures have haste.
Ooh.
Haste.
So you know how normally you gotta throw anger in your graveyard?
Yeah.
You ain't gotta do that no more.
No.
So all your creatures got haste. What else we got?
So also pay 2 in a red. Sneak attack.
Sneak attack, baby. If you don't know what that means, you put a creature card from your hand and into the battlefield.
It has haste.
He gives him haste.
Gives it extra haste.
After your combat, at the end of your turn, you have to sacrifice that creature.
Yeah.
I know that's a bummer, but we're gonna get you there.
That's right. So it's a little more limited than sneak attack because it has to be specifically for Purphoros. It has to be a red creature or an artifact creature.
I know.
That's fine.
I know what you're thinking. But it's so restrictive. You shut your mouth, all right, and get in the car so we can drive you to where we're taking you.
That's right. Didn't you just hear we say Blightsteel Colossus? Game.
No, wait, we ain't doing that. No, wait. Hold on. Okay.
I was about to shut the camera off.
This table does not support heathens, okay? You playing Blightsteel Colossus. We're going to make you get up from the table. But you know what? There's plenty of other cards out there that we like to feature to you guys to help you get you right, to help the struggle bus get a little started.
That's right. So we talking synergy here. You're going to see on your Scryfalls or EDH Rex or whatever, some of the cards that are just so mean and nasty and red, the dragons and all of that stuff, that are just going to beat face.
Ooh, I'm going to put the 7/7 dragon out there and swing and do 4/3/3.
Why you messing with Kyle's dragon like
I'm
that?
just telling you, man. We all know what it can do, but we're trying to have fun. It's one thing to just hit your opponent over with a sledgehammer, but sometimes death by 1,000 strikes is the best way. So how we do this?
So I want to feature some great enter the battlefield creature effects in red that we need to talk about right here. All right, first up on the list we have Shrieking Mog.
Okay.
Shrieking Mog. You know what? This guy is so cheap. You can cast him from your hand if you want to.
Okay.
Doesn't even matter.
Why do we even want him?
Because when he enters the battlefield, tap down all other creatures.
Oh, that's how he rolls.
That's how he rolls.
Okay.
So this is my strategy. You enter combat. You swing everything you're going to swing. Before your opponents declare blockers, drop this guy in.
Oh, this is getting disgusting. This is a tad bit gross. I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah, that's what we doing.
Oh, yeah. We tapping your stuff with a sneak attack. Oh, my God. Okay, cool. What else we featuring?
We have Volshock Battlemaster.
Okay.
Yes, this is an oldie. I've always been trying to find the best way to use this. It's secretly, like, sneaking in and everything. So, Volshock Battlemaster. 4 in a red. It's a 2/2 body. Don't even matter. It has haste. Don't even matter. When it enters the battlefield, gain control of all equipments on the board and attach it to this monster right here.
We Voltron it. That's right. Brr, 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 brr. You know the sound effect. Put your lion on my shoulder. Put your pterodactyl on my back. That's right, because I'm hitting you with your stuff.
That's right. So if you have your fancy little equipment on the board, that's so cute. It's ours now.
Is that a sword of feast of family? You know what? I'll take that.
That's a sword of mine and mine.
Is that an Lexodon hammer? Yeah, I'll take that too. Come on.
Gotcha.
We taking everything. What else we got?
So next one I want to feature is Mind Claw Shaman.
Never heard of him. What does he do?
This is 4 in a red.
Okay.
So when it enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals their hand. You get to choose an instant or sorcery card from their hand and play it for free.
For the free ski?
For the free ski.
You know what? That green player, I know you got rep.
That's right.
I know you got rep.
And since we know green players like to ramp, play your cultivates and all that stuff, we might as well just flash out a dual caster mage, either using the 2 in the red from Purphoros or the double red and the 1 from itself because it has flash. Do it either way.
You know what? He's being kind. I'm a wild ricochet you. Not only am I going to take your spell and use it for myself, I'm going to copy it and use it for myself because I'm a heathen.
Yeah, pretty much. Moving on. We got to have Feldon on the third path.
Okay.
I mean, we're dumping creatures in our graveyards.
We got to get them back.
Feldon, 1 and 2 red. You pay 2 in a red, similar to our commander, and you can just get those creatures back and they become artifact tokens and go away at the end of the turn. One more red creature we gotta talk about. Molten Primordial.
Don't even know what he even look like.
Oh man, this big avatar of a beast. Casting cost does not even matter. Comes in, gain control of 1 target creature from each opponent.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
This man is raiding refrigerators.
Yeah.
Is that what we do? We don't even know this man, and we taking his creature. Hold up. Before we even turn the channel, I gotta say something right quick.
What's up?
It's been on my spirit.
What's up?
I gotta tell him about it.
What is it?
Inferno Titan. Okay, I had to say it. I had to. I'm sorry. It was on my soul.
Yeah. That's one of the standard ones you're gonna see a lot.
6 for 6.
And it comes in doming people for 3.
Just doming them and it attacks because it got haste.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it was on my spirit. But you know what? It's more than just the creatures out there.
Yeah, well, not more than just a red creature. We haven't hit the artifact creatures.
Oh
yet.
yeah. I know what you're thinking. Your whirlpool engines.
Yeah.
Your metal
Metal Colossus.
Metal Colossus.
Yeah.
No. We tetherball a little harder. Tell them about them.
Summoner's Egg.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Tell them what it do. Tell them what they do.
4 drop colorless.
Mm-hmm.
Imprint. When it enters the battlefield, imprint a card from your hand. If it's a creature card, when Summoner Egg dies, put that creature on the battlefield. You know it's going to die because you just dropped it in with sneak attack. So you're killing your own egg off, and then you're getting a creature for free. That's
For the free ski.
Free ski.
You know what else reminds me of that?
What's that?
There's this enchantment out there. No, it's not even that. It's an artifact. I'm sorry. I'm slipping a little bit.
What's that?
It says that you equip it on a creature.
Uh-huh.
When the creature dies,
Yeah.
you get to put a creature from your hand to the battlefield.
That's Death Render.
Oh my God.
So Death Render, 4 drop, colorless, 2 to equip. When that creature, like you said, when the creature dies, just put a creature from your hand onto the battlefield, equipped to Death Render.
Because every night you run into those little punks. I'm gonna wipe the board. You do that. You do that then, and see if I don't got nothing worse.
Yeah.
What else we got?
Duplicate. We gotta exile creatures.
Okay,
we gotta remove creatures.
Okay, understandable.
Yeah. Duplicate.
You gotta get stuff out.
Yeah. So that's an easy one. All right, Scrap Trawler. You told me about this one.
Mm-hmm.
Scrap Trawler is a 3-drop colorless. Whenever an artifact leaves play in your side of the field, you can get an artifact from your graveyard with a lower mana cost.
Exactly. So let me set you up right quick. I just used my Worm Coil engine, and now he's sitting in the graveyard. Right now, I have a meteor golem I just bust off, and I done sacked it. Guess what's coming to the battlefield?
Worm Coil. Worm Coil.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
Discount value meal. This meal's coming with nuggets, and they spicy.
So I know how you feel about Colossuses and whatnot, but we gotta do Ancient Stone Idol.
Okay, you gotta tell me what he do.
This is originally a 10-drop.
Okay.
Okay, so 12/12 with trample.
Okay.
So the stats on it, don't even care about it. Don't even matter as far as it has flash, whatever. You can reduce it by 1 for each attacking creature, whatever, because we get it out for 3. When it dies, you put a 6/12 into play that also has trample.
Oh my god.
It replaces itself.
Oh my god.
It replaces itself.
It was there and then it wasn't. It's Kage Bushin right now, people. There's a copy of it sitting in front of us.
Speaking of Kage Bushin no Jutsu, we also got to talk about, might as well go to the enchantments. We got to talk about Flame Shadow Conjuring.
Now, Flame Shadow Conjuring says whenever a creature ETBs,
pay a red.
You pay a red and you copy it.
Copy it.
So when you sneaking your creatures in, you can start copying them.
Yeah. Also, Mirror March does the same thing, except you flip a coin. For each one that actually comes out in your favor, you get a copy of that creature.
Now, one time I heard a story. Follow me for a second.
Okay.
Somebody was playing a deck like this. They even had Mirror March, but they also had an enchantment out here. This enchantment said that anytime a creature enters the battlefield on your turn, it does damage to target player or creature.
To target. Any target.
Sorry, target. I apologize. Yeah. I'm out of pocket. Based on this power.
So, talking about Warstorm Surge.
Yes, I am.
5. It's a 6-drop, 5 in a red. So, Warstorm Surge is definitely going in this deck.
Now, imagine you sneaking creatures out there for the freeskies. They still bodies hitting the floor.
They are. They die.
Imagine Mirror March is in there, and your flips are extra lucky, and you get, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 of these extra bodies out there. You think this ain't about to add up? I'm gonna kill you before I even attack you. That's how gangster this is.
Yeah.
What else we featuring?
So, for extra insult to injury, because your creatures are going to die, because it's a sneak attack, we got to have Vicious Shadows.
Oh my god. Okay. I was raised on this card. I came up from the streets on this card. Vicious Shadow. It is a 7-drop, 6 in the red.
Yeah.
It says that anytime a creature dies, target opponent takes damage equal to the number of cards in their hand. I broke the table with this one time. It was hold on, short side story. It was a bunch of creatures on the field. I played Vicious Shadows. It was like, how damn kid, what does that do? I was like, it's about to mess your life up. Then after that, I played Blasphemous Act. I killed like 50 creatures. Needless to say, I woke up in the hospital.
Oh boy, was it worth it. So we got to talk about Pious Revolution.
Never heard of this.
Man, I was trying to find a use for this card. I love it right now. So Pious Revolution, 2 in the red. Whenever an artifact goes to the graveyard on your side of the field, target opponent, you can choose them. It has to pay 3, and if not, it comes back to your hand.
Oh my god! You know who this sounds like?
This sounds like another god, Athreos.
This sounds like Athreos.
Yeah.
You gonna pay for that?
You gonna pay for that?
You gonna pay for that, right?
Yeah.
And if I sneak attack you gonna pay for that.
It's true. So use your artifact creatures as much as you want. Pious Revolution is there to back you up. Next, we have to talk about Mimic Vat, almost in the same line of the Kage Bushin no Jutsu.
Yeah, we copying, baby.
All right, just like with Felden, anything that hits the graveyard, I can pay 3, bring it back.
Now here's my question. There's an artifact in my graveyard that I need to get to. How am I gonna get to it? I'm just sitting in red. I don't have a flourishing. I don't have anything like that. How do I get to it?
So we gotta have Duretti Spaghetti.
Not my boy Spaghetti of the Durettiness.
That's right. So Duretti Scrap Savant, Planeswalker, 3 in the red. Its plus ability, of course, you can put some cards in the graveyard, draw cards. But that minus ability though, sacrifice an artifact, get an artifact back. recycle. Recycle.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I didn't know he was that environmentally friendly.
Oh yeah, he's part of the Planeteers. You ain't see him? He was Wheeler's cousin. Wheeler got sick one episode, and he gave the ring to THEROS. So
cool. Gotcha. All right. We've been saving this one for last because you are very excited about this one.
Okay.
You're very excited.
I'm
Underworld Breach.
Okay, let me speak on this. THEROS came out with some hitters.
Mm-hmm.
They came out with a hit squad. As I'm sitting there going through the spoilers, I had to keep changing my draws. Then I come along to this one enchantment. And it's called, what is it called?
Underworld Breach.
It's called Underworld Breach. Let me spit game to you right quick. This card says,
For 1 in the red.
for 1 in a red, for it's a 2-drop enchantment. All of your cards, or your non-land cards in your graveyard have escape. In which all you gotta do is pay their casting cost and exile 3.
Yeah.
Do you hear me right now? We are graveyard recurring in red. No, I don't think you feeling me right now. I don't think they know this heat that's coming from them.
Yeah.
So yeah, you Millie Rock on my block. You throw my good stuff in there, and guess what? It's coming right back
With
for
a
you.
with a vengeance.
With a hard vengeance. Die Hard 5. John McClane is back, and this time he got child support.
Is this the one with the guy?
Yeah. But needless to say, this card is busted.
Yeah. So I'm liking what I see with red when it comes to THEROS. Just keep. I know all the spoilers are out right now, but this was pretty good. I was excited about this one, specifically with red. That's not much more I can say about with Purphoros.
I can. Evercleave. Evercleave is real. I saw it one time at the local Publix. Evercleave is a real card.
Evercleave is real. Yeah. There's a lot going on here. So I think Purphoros is probably, I'm just saying, the best guide in this set. I'm gonna just say, I'm throwing it on the table. Throwing it on the table.
I don't know.
What you got?
There's a guy called Heliod out there who's tearing the town out. We're going to talk about that for another deck tech coming up soon. But anyway, thank you guys for joining us for this episode. There's plenty of content that's coming out the THEROS pack. Plenty of them heaters. Plenty of them burners. Maybe we forgot a couple of cards, but make sure you put them down in the comments. Like and subscribe. Thank you guys for being patrons and supporting what we do. But until next time, peace.